Welcome to our 24th devotional video of LightHouse KinShip, Timing, Steadfast and Faithful. Today is Monday, August 30th, 2021, and Monica and I are here at the Powerhouse Covered Bridge on the Guian River in Johnson, Vermont.
God is giving you a clear dream, a strong, deep passion into your heart, giving you undeniable talents or very specific skills. At first, every turn you take and around every bend of your path, God's divine hands are visible.
Ecclesiastes 3:1 ESV. For everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven.
In Luke 5, Peter was exhausted, frustrated, and probably a little bothered that Jesus was telling him how and where to fish.
Luke 5:4-5 ESV. And when he, Jesus, had finished speaking, he said to Simon, Put out into the deep and let down your nets for a catch. And Simon answered, Master, we toiled all night and took nothing, but at your word I will let down the nets.
Jesus spoke, and there was immediate visible results to the path Jesus said to take. Though Peter was a little skeptical, he responded to Jesus' command and was astonished to God's divine timing.
Luke 5:6 ESV. And when they had done this, they enclosed a large number of fish, and their nets were breaking.
Jesus gave Peter a specific command of where to go, what to do, and a time to fulfill that command. When God called for me to step out and fulfill the deep passion of a degree in early childhood education, like Peter, I knew where to go, what to do, and the time that was required to complete the degree Jesus had for me. God was building my steadfastness and my faith.
Lamentations 3:22-25 ESV. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore I will hope in him. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him.
In Matthew 21, we see another moment of Jesus building steadfastness and faithfulness into his disciples as they see immediately Jesus' words being fulfilled.
Matthew 21:18-19 ESV. In the morning, as he, Jesus, was returning to the city, he became hungry. And seeing a fig tree by the wayside, he went to it and found nothing on it but only leaves. And he said to it, May no fruit ever come from you again. And the fig tree withered at once.
It is not difficult to be steadfast and faithful when we know the timing of Jesus answering our prayers or the timing to an ending of a difficult journey. After Mother's second biopsy, September the 25th, 2003, we were told that Mother had 4 to 6 months to live. She drew her last breath here, December the 25th, 2003 at 7:35 a.m. This journey was bittersweet. I am grateful for my time with my mother, and I was especially grateful that her time of intense pain was short. However, there are days that I do wish I could talk with her.
Proverbs 3:3 ESV. Let not steadfast love and faithfulness forsake you. Bind them on the tablet of your heart.
During my time in college, in my walk with my mother, God gave me specific times for these pilgrimages. These times were teaching me that steadfastness is a life of faithful endurance amid troubles and afflictions, as well as time is fully in God's divine hands and not mine.
Galatians 4:4 ESV. But when the fullness of time had come,
God gave Joseph a detailed dream when he was a young man, but the timing of the fulfillment of this dream was not revealed to Joseph, nor all the hatred, jealousy, grief, sorrow, pain, darkness, and betrayal he would endure before his dream came to fulfillment.
Genesis 37:2-5:18-26-27-36 ESV. These are the generations of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was pasturing the flock with his brothers. Now Joseph had a dream, and when he told it to his brothers, they hated him even more. They saw him from afar, and before he came near to them, they conspired against him to kill him. Then Judah said to his brothers, "What profit is it if we kill our brother and conceal his blood? Come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hand be upon him. For he is our brother, our own flesh." And his brothers listened to him. Meanwhile the Midianites had sold him into Egypt to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, the captain of the guard.
Joseph's life went from bad to worse to complete darkness with no hope on the horizon. Where is God? Can God not see Joseph is in a place that he should not be in? What about the dream Joseph knew God gave him?
Genesis 39, 6 to 8, 11 to 12, 15, 19 to 20 ESV. Now Joseph was handsome in form and appearance. And after a time his master's wife cast her eyes on Joseph and said, "Lie with me." But he refused. But one day when he went into the house to do his work, and none of the men of the house was there in the house, she caught him by his garment, saying, "Lie with me." But he left his garment in her hand and fled and got out of the house. And as soon as he heard that I lifted up my voice and cried out, he left his garment beside me and fled and got out of the house. As soon as his master heard the words that his wife spoke to him, "This is the way your servant treated me," his anger was kindled. And Joseph's master took him and put him into the prison, the place where the king's prisoners were confined, and he was there in prison.
What wrongs has Joseph committed? First, his brothers had so much hatred and jealousy they wanted to kill him. But they decided a better plan was to make a profit by selling him as a slave. Now a deceitful, manipulating, spiteful woman has lied about Joseph because she did not get her way, and now he will spend the rest of his life in a dark place. Did God give him a dream? Did Joseph do anything to place himself in such a horrific situation? Will he ever see freedom and the dream?
Genesis 50, 15, 19, 20 ESV. When Joseph's brothers saw that their father was dead, they said, "It may be that Joseph will hate us and pay us back for all the evil that we did to him." But Joseph said to them, "Do not fear, for am I in the place of God? As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to bring it about that many people should be kept alive, as they are today."
Can you identify with Joseph in the fact that God has put a strong belief that he has a specific purpose for you, but time has gone from days to weeks to months to years? Are you asking God what you have missed? Did you misunderstand what he has placed deep within your heart, soul, and spirit? This is a quote from our 5th devotional video from Hudson Taylor that is well worth repeating. "I used to ask God to help me. Then I asked if I might help him. I ended up by asking God to do his work through me." Hudson Taylor. This concludes our 24th devotional video of LightHouse KinShip. Timing, steadfastness, and faithfulness.
Monica and I thank you for traveling along with us here at the Dog's Head Falls on the Lamoille River in Johnson, Vermont. Again, this is one like our last one that we can't safely get to the base of it, so you're seeing it, but we're standing at the top. So come along and journey with us by subscribing to our channel. Hit the little notification bell so that you won't miss our next stop. And please, let us know how these devotions are helping you by leaving your comments below. And please give us a thumbs up and share these videos on your social media platforms.